What's going on, beautiful souls? You was not supposed to lean into the camera. I love you, baby.
I love you too.
I put my AirPod case up. Do it again.
I enemies.
Jeez Louise.
I'm in the purple.
You got my AirPod case over there?
No.
No. So you sure?
It's sure. You have a headbutt in the ear.
I have one in my ear.
Yes.
Where'd my case go?
The case.
Yeah.
The iPod.
Okay. But anyways, what's going on, beautiful souls? So
Dad,
today-
I love you.
I love you too. So today we're talking about getting back into the motion of things. I know a lot of you don't know. Me and my family relocated, definitely for stability. And I didn't realize how much work it actually takes to get your kids back acclimated into a system that you were creating or that you had created. You know, if you have more than one child and you know you're working on getting yourself kind of more stable.
Hi.
So
Breakfast.
it's so much that
Bye.
it's not breakfast anymore, baby, that's lunch. So it's a
Yes.
lot. I didn't notice how much actual work it actually takes to get your kids back into a system. And a lot of it is not like, you know, for my children specifically, you know, the 3-year-old, it's the food choices. You already said hi.
Hi.
Yeah, you already said hi. So yeah, my bad, I had a low battery. But yeah, we want to give a shout out to all the mothers, single mothers, family mothers, stay-at-home moms. As much work as it takes. You know what I'm saying? As soon as we got here, you know, baby girl's head, both of them knocked out.
Bees. Cover bees.
She'd be so excited about that. And
And
then, you know, the 13-year-old, she started school. And I feel like it was kind of rough because she didn't start school off like with her hair done, you know. And, you know, some of these states, it's a lot more lax. So she has free dress, you know, free reign for like creativity of outfits and stuff like that. So I know that's going to benefit in her favor because that's definitely something that she likes to do. So I know just giving my children the opportunity to breathe and grow and be in a less, I wouldn't even say the situation was negative. I would say it was a situation I was grown out of way before it actually started. You know what I mean? It was a place that we were never supposed to be because me as a man, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So we weren't in a situation that promoted growth or healing. And now I'm able to give my children that. Baby, continue to eat. Stop playing. Sit down in that chair. Yes. Stop playing.
Okay.
Eat your lunch. So I still say it's definitely a lot that needs to be focused on. And you know, like I give thanks to my mother and my grandmother, you know, for all the help that they gave me. Because I feel like it was a lot of times where I checked out. Let me take this on my ear. I'm not using it. It was a lot of times where I checked out. A lot of parents could probably go through that where they check out and they don't really have assistance or anywhere to kind of turn to. You know what I mean? They don't have somebody that can pick up the slack or can make sure the kids is good while you go take a nap. It's always nice to feel like somebody, you know, has your back. As a parent, I think of myself more of like a guide and not, you know, like the parental role. You know, I definitely understand. And it's just like when you understand that these beings these souls and that come into these vessels, you know what I mean? You don't know how old they are. They could be older than you are. Like, you know, my daughter was born around a time when we buried my grandmother on my father's side. So it's just like, of course, my father probably would feel like they have some kind of spiritual connection, which is kind of understandable. And then they just say like the weirdest things sometimes. And that's what I'm saying. My baby is still 3. You know, she don't turn 4 for a couple more months, but it's like, or not even a couple more months. I'd probably say a month and a half now. Make sure you're not spilling the food in your shirt. He's very articulate. I feel like I did a pretty good job in making sure she's able to communicate with others. You know what I mean? I feel like I kind of slacked on a lot of the core stuff, but that's why I'm getting back into the groove. So then it's like, you know what I mean? I have time to get some work done, and I have some time to, you know, dedicate to making sure your face is not dirty. Can we making sure, baby? I see something already. Come on, my G.
I'm beautiful.
Yes, you are beautiful. So it's, you know what I mean, it's a balance. It's a balance. And it's like, you know, when you have children, you're never made to just be by yourself. You know what I mean? You're not made to do it alone. You're not made to have to do all the tasks of making sure the child is straight and cared for alone. And it's, you know, it's a lot of individuals on the planet that have to do it alone, and I can understand it. And like, I saw this video and it was talking on, you know what I mean, he was just like, every man should spend a long period of time with his child or children alone by himself, you know what I mean, having to do everything. And yeah, I did it well over a year and a half, and I can honestly say it's not fun. Kudos to all the women that have been doing it for years, 3, 4, 5, since birth, 10 years. I'm not about to be your official face wiper, okay?
Okay.
That's your napkin. You can pick it up and wipe your own face.
My own face?
Yes. So, not fun, tiring. Like I said, you'll go through moments where you check out as a parent, and it's just like reality. You know what I mean? It doesn't even feel real. You don't know what feels real. You don't know what's real. You know what I mean? Your mind just shuts down, and it's like, you know what I mean? You see in those moments, it's like that could be labeled as depression. You know what I mean? It's hard to work, hard to provide for your children, and then if you're the only one that they have, then what's left? You know what I mean? Already got to make sure you take care of yourself. So it's definitely one of those understandings that's just like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm okay with giving praise to the single parents. You know what I mean? I do see a lot of them being women. I see a lot of souls, period, in general, that need to get their act straight, you know, mentally and emotionally, and heal their trauma, so then we can parent, co-parent, whatever situation that you can muster up for yourself because of all the bridges that you burn, you know what I mean, or how your heart feels. You know what I mean? It's stuff that needs to be let go and needs to be understood and needs to be demonstrated, so then the next generation doesn't feel like it's okay to be so heartless. Funny thing is, she's not even 13. My 11-year-old, since she be listening to like reverb versions of the 808 Heartbreak and Heartless song by Kanye, and that's definitely like what this, some of these, like, you know, our generation kind of has been showing for a while now. You know, I really do already see the society in itself, you know, going down. You know what I mean? And then it's just like, where's your help coming from? Are you able to lean on anybody? And I know as a man, it's like, I already feel like I can't. There's not many people I feel like I can lean on. You know what I mean? Anybody, if that, you know what I mean? But I know I have souls in my life that's like, you know, if I open my mouth, scratch that. You know the saying, closed mouths don't get fed. I'm one of those that typically keeps their mouth closed, so then I don't get fed. So, you know, as an adult, you know, we got to get better at that, you know, when we need help, being okay with being able to open up our mouth and saying something. So, you know, kudos to the single parents, kudos to the single mothers that's been doing it. You know, like I said, when I saw that video and it was just like, yeah, a man should spend some time alone with his children and see how he does. Yeah, I did it, you know what I mean? Wake up, get them dressed, bath, you know, brushing teeth, washing the face, making sure the crust is not in the eyes, having to do the hair, even if I wasn't doing good hair, you know what I mean, making sure the socks was matching. Most of the time they were not matching, you know what I mean. There was a lot of holes that needed to be plugged in I feel like what I was doing, but I did the best I can, and that's all that really matters. And then the next step is, you know, on to a better co-parenting relationship or a more loving relationship, just, you know, with your children, and making sure that they can understand and see what a man is supposed to do for the mother of his children or for the woman that he says he cares for. But you want another high five? So, you know, I'm able to show my babies that, and you know, being a girl dad is not all that bad until, you know, everybody's fussing and crying about something all at the same time. You know, and then I got a headache. Eat your food.
Okay.
Stop sipping on the sauce. Eat them. I turned my baby dang near vegan. So we're trying out some regular meals, and I can say it's not really going too well. I gotta start making some more stuff at home and getting some more vegan friendly ingredients so I can start whipping up some stuff, because the pickiness that this Capricorn shows is quite ridiculous. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of just roll with the punches now. And that's what a lot of parenting is, you know. It's like, you can read as many books as you want to, you know. But it's just like, the level of understanding with your children is going to come with the level of understanding that you have with yourself, and being able to let your children grow and develop and understand the world how they need to make sure that they're ready and they're prepared for it. But at the same time, just teaching your children, you know, being able to listen with open ears and an open heart, you know, because when you do something that's not with an open heart, it's not rewarded. Definitely teaching my 11-year-old, you know, when she's doing stuff, it's like when you do it with a bad attitude, you're not going to get rewarded for it. You know what I mean? The energy in your heart is negative. It's not of abundance. It's not of, let me do something for someone else, so then I feel accomplished, and then good things come to me because I'm always doing for others. You know what I mean? You can't think about the world in a me standpoint. You know, selfishly, yes, you can in a sense. But then when it comes to having true abundance in this world, that's going to come from assisting others, benefiting others, helping others, catering to others. And I realize that's for me, that's more than just my children. So that's why I say I'm always here to help give insight. I wouldn't say give direction. I say give insight, because this fathering is very interesting. Make sure you have a family, you know. Have a family. No baby mama.
Mommy. Baby mommies.
Eat your food, girl. That was just a little quick one.
No.
Yeah. You wanna say bye?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.